weekly news headlines. Strong momentum for seaweed farming in Andhra Pradesh, new opportunities for coastal fisherfolk, fish wealth exploitation in Godavari River, local concerns over illegal fishing, migrant struggles of Srikakulam fisherfolk, journey to Gujarat and Karnataka in search of livelihood. Maharashtra CM Fadnavis boosts fisheries industry, new plans underway. Sri Lankan Navy fires and arrests Indian fishermen. India expresses strong protest. Moving on to the main news, better days are ahead for seaweed farming in Andhra Pradesh. Authorities have identified 40 locations spanning a total area of 1,350 hectares as suitable for seaweed cultivation. The Central Marine Fisheries Research Institute has identified 37 sites, while the Central Salt and Marine Chemicals Research Institute has identified 3 locations. Among these, Bhimunipatnam, Kapalappada, Chepalappada, and Uppada are notable areas. Fishermen along the Visakhapatnam coast are adopting the tube net technique for seaweed cultivation, yielding promising results. Such practices are expected to bring significant financial benefits to coastal fishers. Researchers and officials believe that Andhra Pradesh is set to become a key center for seaweed culture. In the Devipatnam Mandal of Alluri Sitaramaraju district, local residents are expressing concerns over the illegal exploitation of fish resources in the Godavari River. It has been reported that some groups illegally catch fish and transport them via boats to the Gandipochamma temple, from where they are loaded onto tractors and taken to Purushottapatnam for packing and shipment to the other states. Despite the fishing regulations in the tribal area of Devipatnam, groups from outside the region are engaging in illegal fishing, resorting to violence against local tribals. The use of small nets is leading to the destruction of fish seeds and fry, causing significant damage to the river's fish resources. These groups operate discreetly at night, poaching fish in large quantities. This exploitation has placed the livelihoods of tribal communities and fishers in jeopardy, prompting them to urge authorities to take immediate action to halt the illegal fishing activities. Narsapuram's coastal region, where the Godavari River meets the sea, is home to abundant fish resources. However, high-speed boats from Kakinada are catching large quantities of fish from the seabed, leaving little to no catch for local sonar boats. The limited capacity of sonar boats makes it difficult for local fishers to even recover their basic operating costs. This has made fishing increasingly challenging, causing distress among local fishermen. Around 700 to 800 small boats operate in the Antarvedi lighthouse area, but high-speed boats have made fishing here increasingly difficult. Local fishermen are urging authorities to address the issue of high-speed boats immediately. Fishermen living along the coastal region of Srikakulam district are facing severe employment crisis. The absence of jetties, harbors, and cold storage facilities has resulted in unprofitable fish prices, forcing local fishermen to migrate to Gujarat and Karnataka for work. Many of them unknowingly cross borders while fishing in Gujarat and get detained by the Pakistan Coast Guards. As a result, fishermen are forced to stay away from their families for nearly 9 months a year. Financial struggles, debts, and unemployment have driven them to seek livelihoods elsewhere. At an event attended by Manne Raju, chairman of the Mechal Malkajgiri District Fisheries Cooperative, and Purnima Fisheries Development Officer of Rangareddy District, fisher identification cards were distributed to fishermen from Jeedumetla. During the event, officials elaborated on the membership registration scheme implemented by the government for the welfare of fishermen. They emphasized that the government's cooperative initiatives aimed at resolving issues in fish farming would greatly contribute to the financial stability of fishermen. Manne Raju encouraged fishermen to take full advantage of these opportunities. Maharashtra Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis made key recommendations during a Fisheries Department review meeting on Monday. He highlighted the potential for increasing fish catch in the low-lying areas of the state and emphasized the need to ensure the availability of fish seeds and promote seed processing centers. He also instructed the State Fisheries Department to formulate a comprehensive strategy for inland and marine fishing. The Chief Minister expressed hope that such initiatives would open new income opportunities for fishermen and contribute significantly to their welfare. On the occasion of the 76th Republic Day, Union Minister of Fisheries Sri Rajiv Ranjan Singh addressed fish farmers. In his speech, he praised their invaluable contributions and acknowledged their role in the country's progress. He stated that fishing, aquaculture, and exports are greatly benefiting the nation's economy and assured that the central government is prioritizing the welfare of fishers. Singh concluded by reaffirming that government schemes and incentives will always be available to strengthen the fisheries sector. Dr. Abhilash Likhi, Secretary of the Government of India's Fisheries Department, held a direct interaction with fisheries in the Avalanche region of Nilgiri district, Tamil Nadu. During the session, he provided various suggestions for developing cold water fisheries in the region. He educated fishers on strategies, schemes, and resource utilization needed for the growth of cold water fishing. MPEDA Chairman Sri D.V. Swami, Director Dr. M. Karthikeyan, Secretary Anil Kumar P., and Mumbai Regional Deputy Director Dr. T.R. Gibin Kumar visited the ICAR Central Institute of Fisheries Education in Warsaw, Mumbai. During their visit, they inspected various facilities, including the Aquatic Museum at CIFE. Additionally, they held discussions with Director cum Vice Chancellor Dr. Ravishankar CN and other scientists regarding a new memorandum of understanding between MPEDA and ICAR and CIFE. This agreement is expected to provide significant benefits to India's aquaculture export sector. The Sri Lankan Navy on Tuesday morning arrested 13 Indian fishermen near Delft Island and opened fire, leading to strong protests from India's Ministry of External Affairs. In the incident, 2 fishermen were seriously injured and have been admitted to Jaffna Teaching Hospital for treatment. 3 others suffered minor injuries and are also receiving medical care. Indian consulate officials in Jaffna have visited the injured fishermen and are ensuring necessary assistance for their welfare and their families. The Indian government summoned the Sri Lankan Acting High Commissioner in New Delhi to express strong opposition to the incident. Meanwhile, the Indian High Commissioner in Colombo has also sought an explanation from Sri Lanka's Ministry of Foreign Affairs regarding this matter. The Andhra Pradesh government has expedited the process of converting non-aqua zones into aqua zones in the state. Relevant authorities are conducting village-level meetings to help aqua farmers avail of electricity subsidies and other incentives. The reports from these village meetings will be sent to the district collectors by February 15. Afterward, the reports will be submitted to the state government for official approval. Currently, aqua ponds are spread over 2,15,000 acres in Kakinada, Eluru, B.R. Ambedkar, Konaseema, East and West Godavari districts. However, the government is planning to include over 26,000 additional ponds into the aqua zones. If this decision is implemented, aqua farmers in the state will receive further incentives. Government Whip and Gannavaram MLA Yarlagada Venkatrao stated that the government is working towards the financial development and improved livelihoods of fishermen. Under the PMMSY scheme, fish fry were released in the Chikkavaram and Brahmayalingam ponds in the Mandal on Tuesday under the guidance of the Fisheries Department. Speaking on the occasion, the MLA emphasized that the government is continuously working to not only assist fishermen financially but also increase their income. He also expressed concern over the illegal encroachment of small ponds, which are vital to the villages, and urged both the government and the public to come forward to protect these ponds. The Andhra Pradesh Fishing Community Organizations Network has urged the Tourism Department to take decisive actions to protect the state's beaches from plastic waste and environmental impacts. Representatives of the network emphasize that the conservation of coastal areas is crucial for the livelihood of local fishermen, noting that polluted water significantly affects fish production. During the tourism conclave in Visakhapatnam, the association raised this issue with officials, expressing concern that beaches are becoming filled with plastic waste due to the negligence of tourists. The network has requested awareness programs and the implementation of strict regulations on plastic bans to address this issue. A significant step has been taken to promote organic fish culture in Soreng district, Sikkim. A stakeholder awareness campaign was organized for baseline data collection under the NFDB NERC Govati zonal base. Around 50 fish farmers from the Department of Fisheries in Sikkim and NFDB NERC participated in the event. On January 28th, a seminar on the empowerment of Maharashtra Fishermen's Association was held at the Grand Blossoms Hotel in Mumbai. The seminar focused on addressing the challenges faced by the fishing community and how to overcome them. The event was attended by Mr. Anil Kumar, Secretary of MPERA, Mr. N.B. Patil, President of SEAI, and Mr. Sunil Kohli, President of the Maharashtra National Fishermen's Association. Representatives from several organizations, including CIFT, CMFRI, FSI, CIFE, NULM, MSRLM, OMGC, EIC, NABARD, and Mangrove Foundation also participated in the event. The Fishery Survey of India in Visakhapatnam organized an open house event which was inaugurated by Dr. K.R. Srinath, Director General of FSI. The event showcased various navigation, oceanographic, meteorological, engineering, life-saving, and firefighting equipment. Additionally, museum exhibits featuring finfish, crustaceans, molluscans, and elasmo branches attracted visitors. The FSI Open House saw the participation of nearly 2,900 students, researchers, and visitors. Officials from SIFT, SIFNet, NIFPAD, the State Fisheries Department, and presidents of fishermen's associations were also present at the event. Following a complaint about the use of poultry waste in a fish pond in Shivapuram, Chintalapudi Mandal within the Polavaram project area, the Fisheries Department's Additional Director B. Narasaya initiated an inquiry on Tuesday. During the inspection, he examined the fish pond and questioned whether proper permits for aquaculture were in place. He warned that using poultry waste is against regulations and stern actions would be taken if such practices continue. Such strict measures will ensure the proper implementation of regulations in the fishing sector and contribute significantly to environmental protection. Farmers in Nizampatnam, Bapatla district, who face significant losses in their rabi crops, are turning to aqua farming this season. Struggling with inadequate prices for their crops in the past, they are now preparing to venture into aquaculture. Around 2,000 acres of land are being used, with 3,000 farmers focusing on the cultivation of vanami and tiger shrimp as well as fish. These farmers believe that aquaculture will transform their lives, and Fishery.news urged the state's fisheries department to extend support to the farmers. Supriya Dharani, head of the Tree Foundation, has reported that nearly 3,000 olive ridley turtles have died in Andhra Pradesh. Turtles are dying due to trawl fishing activities between the south coast of the state and Pulicat Lake areas. The turtles are being washed ashore along the Chennai coastline due to winds blowing from the north to the south. Environmental conservation organizations are urging fisheries department officials and boat owners from both states to ensure the installation of turtle excluder devices to protect the turtles. Fisheries Survey of India officials in Visakhapatnam have announced the addition of 2 new survey vessels to their fleet. These vessels, equipped with advanced technology, will enable the collection of comprehensive information on marine life and its status in both the northern and southern coastal waters of India. Currently, 11 out of the 12 existing vessels frequently undergo repairs. The new survey vessels will feature advanced hydrographic systems, including multi-beam echo sounders, side scan sonars, autonomous underwater vehicles, and remotely operated vehicles. These technologies will greatly enhance mapping and data collection efforts. That's all for today's news. Stay informed and stay ahead with Fishery.news.